All right, so we're at the start of day 3. So yesterday, we pretty much had zero drama yesterday. After we did the midday adjustment changes, though, like I mentioned, dude, it's just stupid how much better this car is now with just those little camber tweaks and the tire pressure things. So, we ended up finding another 2 seconds in that last session, and I know there's a crap ton more. So, no matter what, I don't care what it's gonna take. We are going to crack 150 today. We're going to go into the 140s, and it's going to happen. It's just one way or another. We talked to some other Club TR guys and watched their footage, and we basically figured out that I'm driving like a bitch. So, basically, long story short is I'm just going to find more carrying speed because these guys are running the same tire. They're running similar weight cars. They're running, same width. There's no reason. And they're running similar, aero. Some of them have a little bit more aero, but honestly, my car is, so balanced now that it's not an aero problem. Because my front splitter is as big as it can be, and I don't have front grip problems. And the back end finally seems to be in compliance with what the front end wants to do. So, yeah, we're just going to fucking send it this morning on old tires. And I'm gonna force myself to get down. I'm gonna try and force myself to get down into the one, not the 140 flats, but just into the 140 range. But with just these tires, and if I could do that, then we're gonna fuck around and find out what's gonna happen with fresh tires. So yeah, keep in tune. But like I said, car's running like a top, and we've just basically been just hanging out and partying with all of our people because it's just been fun. So yeah, anyhow, until the next update.
This time, that's better. Whoa.
So yeah, the WRX is officially ready. Alright, so that was the end of the first session of today. Did not find the pace that I wanted to find. I at least got, you know, back into the same range as like a 152, and that was with traffic. But at the end of the day, it's still slow. It's a lot slower than I should be. So I'm going through a lot of thinking things, and I'm probably just gonna have to really try some new stuff. The cool thing is I did try staying in third gear more often throughout the track, and I ended up putting down the same time, so it was less kind of futzing around. And probably I think the real key is going to be just finding more carry speed and every little bit that I can. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to switch tires, if I'm going to wait until the last session of the day. I think that the middle session is actually really going to be one of the best times to really try, because the night sessions are always kind of a little wonky. So I think we're going to go for it, but we'll see. But like I said, for now, we're still a little too slow. Gotta fix that. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go and watch what's left of Drift. Alright, so it was been another busy day. Luckily, again, no drama. Cars had no real issues, although we are gonna be double checking to see if I knocked it out of alignment again, because the driver's side rear left tire, driver's side left tire, driver's side rear tire had a huge differential in between temperature, and I had a pretty big spin out corner 2. Yeah, it wasn't anything. I just went off into the grass. It wasn't a big deal. But the good news is we managed to shave off another second today, so we're down to a 150, like I mentioned before. We're still at a 150.5, so goal right now is to break that 50 barrier. So we got one shot tomorrow. It's going to be kind of funky because it's an open track battle, so you know, might end up just having to give up a lap just because somebody way faster than me is behind me. But we'll have to see. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and check that alignment, make sure that's squared away. Obviously, the fresh tires did help. It did make the car just go a lot faster. And we're just going to send it in the morning, and we're going to send it with impunity. Man, I've got all these little hair things sticking out. All right, anywho, yeah, that's the update for now. Car's still running great, so looks like I don't have to replace this motor anytime soon. Who knows? Knock on wood. Alright, so quick update. So it is now Sunday morning. As of yesterday, like I mentioned before, we're still sitting at a 150.5. We're gonna try, there's an open track session for about an hour at 10 a.m. So in just a little bit, well, I guess like an hour. We're just gonna try and beat that personal best and try and get into the sub 150 club. So that being said, it's gonna be just kind of a fun, chill morning. Last night was an absolute kind of fucking rager. So that was, it was honestly, that could make like that in and of itself has made me a little less disappointed I think that the party last night will probably help cushion the blow if we can't do it. But honestly, at this point, I'm just going to drive the fucking piss out of it. I drove the piss out of it last time, and I actually found time. It took off 2 seconds to get down to the 150. So I literally just need to hoon it hard and chuck it harder and try and do that in some of the first few laps so I can set a good banker. But, you know, like I said, we'll see how it goes. But, dude, karaoke last night was ridiculous. Jason was hanging out with a bunch of people in a hot tub, in an inflatable hot tub. There's people who were freaking, like, had like 10 people on a golf cart that we don't know whether or not they stole. We do know that they stole the flag. That was great. I'll have to get that footage from Drayden later so I can show you guys. But man, this has made me reconsider like staying in a hotel for Gridlife, because camping is like such an experience. Like, if you haven't had a chance, do it. Even as a general admission, like, it's just ridiculous. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and continue to get psyched up and ready for this morning session so we can set a personal best, and that's it.
Yes! 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 Oh! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, oh yes!
Alright, so obviously we're not at the track right now. We're at Burger King getting food. But good news is that unfortunately the morning session wasn't actually timed, so it doesn't count. But I did do a 149.5 by driving in absolute anger. And as per usual, I know that there's even more time out there now that I've run that 149.5. So good thing is we are officially in the sub 150 club. At least we got that. You know, I just got to make sure I come back here next year so I can actually smash it and get a good time. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. We're just gonna go ahead and drive home, and we're gonna chill out and enjoy the off season, and hopefully make the car fast enough to actually be fast next time. But it's pretty quick as it stands. Yeah, and then these two are gonna buy fits.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Until next time.
Well, like per our rules, it says lip and side skirts open.
Open.
Open. Doesn't say you can't do it.
Just gotta reduce that drag with whatever
Right.
it takes.
Don't hurt me. I don't even know what's on. No more.
This is pretty fire actually. Good choice. 106.5.